Hello and welcome to this Skuid short video where we'll be discussing how Skuid can become the Lightning Component Factory. It's important for all businesses using Salesforce to move to Lightning to take advantage of the latest innovations. But if you have business requirements for your Lightning pages that can't be delivered with standard Lightning components, then you may be looking at writing code to build those custom components out. Code takes time, cost, expert resource, and can be difficult to iterate and adapt moving forward. With Skuid, you can build and deliver those custom Lightning components all without code. Skuid becomes your custom Lightning component factory, allowing you to deliver all of your custom business requirements at speed with total agility and flexibility moving forward. With Skuid as your Lightning component factory, you have the following capabilities, all without writing any code. You can work with multiple Salesforce objects, giving the consumer the ability to interact with the records across all of those objects, create, read, update, and delete. You can connect seamlessly to external data and surface that through into Lightning, such as data from your ERP or SQL databases. You have access to an extensive library of UI components to build the visual layout of your requirements, as well as access to an extensive action framework to easily build the UI-related logic you need. You can dynamically render any content, components, or fields based on a number of different activities. You can then add the Skuid pages you build into your Lightning apps and pages in multiple different ways, auto-syncing the data changes between the Skuid and Lightning components. You can use the components you build in Skuid in both your internal and external Lightning applications for your consumers, accessible across any device. Let's move on to a demo where we'll build a custom Lightning component in Skuid and add it to a Lightning page. So in the demo, the business requirement is to have a custom Lightning component to allow the quick edit of key information about our opportunity details without having to navigate to the Details tab and then edit the individual fields. We're going to create that custom Lightning component using Skuid. So let's go into Skuid and start by creating a new page, which we'll call Op Quick Edit. Then that will navigate us through to the Skuid app builder. So then what we can do is change the theme here to use Lightning Design. I'm then going to go and create myself a new model called Op. Obviously I want this to work with the opportunity object, and I need to make sure that any changes to this model auto sync with other Lightning components. So we'll apply that tab on the advanced properties. I'm then going to go and add some fields to my Skuid model. So amount, close date, and account. I need to add a condition to the model to make sure it's only working with the opportunity ID related to the opportunity that we are viewing in the Lightning page. And I also want to add an action on this model to say if any data is updated, then it should automatically save the changes in that same model. Let's go and add the model to the page. We'll use a field editor to do that. I'm just going to get rid of this empty column over here. I'm going to take off the show, save, cancel because that's going to happen automatically on the model, and I want to make sure this field editor opens in edit mode, and that's our Skuid page done. So we'll save that. We'll go back to our Lightning page. We'll go and edit this page because we want to drag in that Skuid page that we just created. So what we can do now is go and drag in our Skuid page to go over here. We want to reference the page name of that Skuid page we've just created. We can then save the page in the Lightning app builder and navigate back. This will then take us back to the opportunity detail view for the opportunity of expansion. We can see that Skuid page is now loaded. So one of the things I can do here is a quick edit of the amount, for example. So what I'm going to do here is update the opportunity to maybe something like 7.3 million. That's going to trigger an auto save. That's going to trigger the auto sync with standard Lightning components. And we can see up here now that the amount value has been updated automatically to 7.3 million. So with that very quick and simple example, we can see how we can build custom components in Skuid to add to our Lightning pages. If we had a little bit more time to spend on this particular use case, we could do things like amend the styling and also add some of the related objects to the Skuid page as well. Looking at this in the Lightning page, we see that we now have the ability to control the data related to the related objects such as products, contacts, updates and notes, and we can see the additional styling that we've added. So let's take a look at two further and final examples. Here we're using Skuid to connect to external financial and stock market information. We have a number of different models to connect to the different endpoints of the external data service, and then we can visualize that data as required using the UI components of Skuid. We have our three tabs giving us our key company information and news, our financial analysis and stock market data. Again, we can add that component into our Lightning page. Here we're viewing the Apple account within the account detail page in Lightning, and at the bottom of the page we can see our Skuid component, which shows us the three tabs as we've previously seen. Also in our account detail page we've added an orders tab, and this component that you're seeing here, again built in Skuid, is accessing order data directly from an SQL database. So there we've seen a few different examples of how you can use Skuid to build custom Lightning components with zero code and add them to your Lightning pages and apps. With Skuid as the Lightning component factory, you can extend the declarative capabilities of Lightning, abstracting away from code for any custom components you need to deliver. Because Skuid offers the capability to connect to any data and has a comprehensive library of UI components and the ability to build business logic, the possibility of what you can create is endless. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out the Skuid and Lightning webpage to learn more.